School Counselor on Demand. I'm back with another video. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to those of you that are just now discovering who I am. I am a school counselor and I love to spread positive vibes to anyone who will listen, okay? With that, let's get into this video. This video is all about 8th graders who are preparing to go to high school next year. I want to give you all 5 tips to prepare for a successful high school career. All right? Before I get into tip number 1, I need to remind you all that school is still in session. Even though we are not in a building, learning is still taking place, or at least it should be. If you're not learning in this time, then you're already behind. Okay? Let that sink in. Okay, let's get into these tips. Tip number 1, stay on top of your current studies. Basically, what that means is if you are currently in Algebra 1, or if you're doing some sort of language arts or social studies or whatever science you're learning, you have to stay on top. A lot of people do not think of it this way, but every grade level will provide learning materials that will help you to get to the next level. For example, you could not successfully do multiplication in 3rd grade had you not learned addition and subtraction in 1st and 2nd grade. Furthermore, in 1st grade and 2nd grade, how could you learn subtraction and addition if you never learned anything about numbers? Fast forward to 8th grade here. How could you successfully tackle Algebra 2 in the 9th grade if you slept through Algebra 1 in the 8th grade? Duh! Come on, people. Stay with me here. Tip number 2, make a 4-year plan. Now, parents and students, you might think, I think it's a little bit early to start planning for college and planning for a career. But as a counselor, I would like to disagree with that. It's never too early to start planning. You need to have a plan, some sort of a system that you develop on your own that will get you to whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. Tip number 3, make a list of extracurricular activities you would like to try. Now, notice I said try. I believe that everybody should try to do something, and you never know what you're good at unless you try something. Okay. Tip number 4, core subjects. This kind of goes back to tip number 1. You want to stay solid on your core subjects. You can never go wrong with reading. You can never go wrong with writing. You have to practice these things in quarantine and throughout the summer. Even if we had a normal school year this year and we were still in session, even in the summer, you still want to stay on top of core subjects. Because with anything, you don't want to have a huge break, 2 or 3 months worth of a break, and then you get to school and you wonder why you're so far behind. You have to stay on top of these things. Tip number 5 is my favorite. Tip number 5 is relax. People, please relax, okay? This is a part of life. Just as you left kindergarten and went to 1st grade, and from 1st grade you went to 2nd, and from 2nd to 3rd, and so forth, 8th to 9th. That's how it goes. You're supposed to be in high school. This is the next step in your life. And guess what? In the next 4 years, you're going to have another step to make. I would encourage you to relax because that will help you feel confident. And if you follow these tips over the next few months, you will certainly be more relaxed and feel more confident as you walk the halls of your new high school. Okay? With that being said, this is the end of my video. I hope you liked these tips. I hope you will follow these tips. And most importantly, I hope you share these tips because you're not the only 8th grader that's going to high school next year. Okay? See you in the next video.